Okay, hello Crush Gang. So today we are cutting our kid's hair. So this is the beginning of her hair and this is how it turned out. This is after we cut all of it. I had to split this video in two parts because we are actually doing twisties too, and this video was 27 minutes, so we're gonna be part one. Okay, so this is the beginning. So if you're going to do the hair, you're going to cut it, you're going to have to, I would say, blow dry it out at least. I know a lot of times you see hair get cut wet, but it's actually better for this kind of hair type for it to be dry. And then you're going to separate it. So if you notice, I separated with clips. I did the bang because she kind of wants like a curtain kind of bang, but it depends on what type of cut. But you see how you have to section each part off. So when you're cutting, after you section each part off, you're not going to cut all at one time. So you take a very, very small piece, you clip the rest back up, and then you start cutting. So here's where you're about to see me start cutting. And you just kind of pull the hair, make sure their head is straight, and put the comb through it. And I'll link all the products that I use below for you guys to purchase them on Amazon too, if you're wondering like which ones to get and things like that. And you really start small. You start small because you can always cut more, but after you cut too much, that's it. So, of course, I knew we were going to cut more than this, but just you want to start small. I know my arm in the way a little bit, y'all, but I have a long video for you guys to see. So you can see here. And the reason that you're using the comb is because you want to make sure that it's even. So you see the type of comb you're using. You kind of comb it, you put it through. That's how you know the cut is even. And you want to try to cut at an angle if you notice. I only cut the beginning parts like that because once I see how it's right, it's like, okay, I got it now. But you do what works for you. So if you need to do it every time like that, that's fine. But I use, for each section, that first piece is critical. And then after that, you just make sure everything matches up with that and you're good. And if you see here at this part, this is where you measure the other piece. So now I'm going to the next piece. You measure that piece. You see? So that's your measuring piece. I like to put the clip at the bottom just so I can kind of see where it's going. And then that way you be able to use that piece as to measure for each one. So that's why I say the first one is critical. And after that, once you kind of get the hang of it, I stop using the comb, but I still have it, as if I need it, like if I feel like a part's not straight, like, or if I feel like, it's kind of not even, basically, like the cut's not even, that comb will let you know because the comb is straight. And you just cut it and you keep going. I'll be back. And since you made it this far, go ahead and give us a like, comment, and subscribe if you care. And you see here again how I'm using the next side to actually measure with the first side. So that's why I say you always use the other sides and make sure it's even, and whatever you feel like it's not even, you can give it a cut. If you want to check it, that's just when you can pull that comb out. I figured like it was even. I feel like we were good. So I'm like, okay, I'm on to the next spot. And that's all the hair so far. I see y'all made it this far again. Go ahead and give us a like, comment, and you probably already subscribed, but if you didn't, go ahead and subscribe. Uh-huh. And so, yep, you just part and then you measure. You see me using a rat tail, so you can use different types of combs, whatever works best for you, long as it's straight in a smaller type of comb, because you want to use small pieces. And you see me measuring it. And like I said, after I get going, I feel like, okay, I got this. But if you feel like you want to still check it, use the comb. And yeah, looking good. And I forgot to tell y'all that when you see me doing this with the scissors, I do that so it's not super of an even cut. Not to split the ends, but just kind of make it to where it's not such a straight cut, because I know that we're going to be twisting it. Don't forget to check out that part too as well. But that's why I do that. If you made it this far in the video, make sure you give us a like, a comment, and subscribe. And look at all that hair coming off. And then we're about to go to the front, the most important part. So keep watching. So now we're getting to the front. You see she's excited. And that's the next part. Now the front is very critical because, see, for her, where she wanted bangs or like kind of a little bit of hair in her face, so it has to be shorter. This is when you parting it out and you're sectioning it out. You want to section it in the direction of the hairstyle. So if there's, no bangs, then you would section differently. You wouldn't section this way. But for this one, she wants the twisties to kind of be in her face. So that's why we're cutting it this direction. And she's laughing because this is the part. Let's see. Okay, so for the bangs, you are going to want to always start small. That's my thing. Always start small. The best part for the bangs is mostly either the nose or above the eyebrows. It just depends on what type of bang you're doing. You don't want to do the bangs too short because then it just won't look right, and it doesn't matter what kind of style you're doing. So I usually use either the nose if they want a longer bang or the eyebrow. Anything above that, 95% of the time is going to be too short unless there's some other style. But what we're talking about with this texture of hair, nose, eyebrow, those are your guides. she's letting me know how short she wants it. Like, that's why we have it literally in the face. So if you're doing a cut where there are going to be bangs, it's better to do it in their face so they can see how it feels. That way you don't cut too much, or you cut enough, or you don't make it too long. Even it out, keep going. Hey y'all, it's me again. I see you still watching. Just reminding you to like, comment, and subscribe if you didn't. Keep watching. And if you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Definitely give us a like, and go ahead and check the description box or our channel for part 2. Part 2 will be up maybe less than a week from part 1. So depends on when you're watching. Check the description box. Once part 2 is done, I'll put it in there. Make sure you give us a like. So this is part 1, just a cut. Now we're going to go to the 2-strand twist. Thanks for watching.